I'll definitely have a lot of pushback about this one, but the more I learn about go-to-market, the more I start to think that measurement is really the wrong place to spend your time and energy. Of course, it's necessary, but it shouldn't be the major thing you need to consider when you want to grow a company. Because in the end, go-to-market is about aligning with customers' needs. And so you need to understand your buyers' priorities, what are your winning features, what are the other competitors aware, what are the worries that the buyers have, what are the perceived barriers that your prospects have about your product. And none of this can be taught through an MTA, an MMM, incrementality testing, and so on. And let's talk about those three tools that we always talk about measurement. When you know that only 5% of your ICP is in market at any given time, and that 80% of this ICP will pick a brand they already know, you know that focusing on activation is not the right thing. But what does MMM and incrementality do is actually focusing on activation. Now, in certain industries, it works with short consideration journey. But once you get into a higher ticket product where there's a longer consideration, where you have a larger buyer group, then that's not really going to be helpful. The conclusion to that, and it's a bit weird to me to say, I know there's going to be a lot of backlash, but measurement is not the thing you have to focus on. You have to focusing on client feedback, making sure that your product is aligned with your prospect needs, making sure that the perceived buyers are tackled into your online content, and make sure that every prospect has all the information they need online. Because the reality is people don't want to talk to sales team anymore. And I think it was 69% of people who do not see sales as a reliable source of information anymore. So we need to get that content out there. And so you need to know what content to get there. And there's no other way than qualitative analysis in the end to be able to answer that. And if you focus on that, you'll see growth. And the problem is that if you focus on measurement, you won't see growth because you're not tackling the right problems.